Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the featherweight bout between Darren Elkins versus Darrick Minor. So how I see this one right here is actually I forgot that I didn't predict this fight, but that's besides the point. Now I'm predicting it at this very moment. And then also will be on the full card video as well. That should come out within the next 2 days. So let's get into it. So I see this one right here is it's really gonna be a momentum pick, really. Like Darren Elkins on a downtrend, Darrick Minor is on the uptrend. So, of course, leaning Darrick Minor in this one. But one thing I will say is, but don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that Darren Elkins' submission defense isn't the worst for sure. That's definitely, in fact, you could quote me on that. It's far from not the worst. It's far from the worst. Far from that. And I think that he hasn't really been submitted in his career. He's been there with a lot of good wrestlers, a lot of good grapplers, and has not been submitted. Been there with Ryan Hall, been in there with this guy, been in there with that guy. He's been there with the whole division, past and present. I mean, not literally, but basically, like some of the best guys from the past, some of the best guys from now. It's not like he's been fighting easy fights outside of Garrett Gorey, which he still did struggle with in his last fight. And again, showing that momentum. Like, even in a fight that should have been an easier fight for him, he had a lot of adversity in that fight. So really this one is like a kind of a toss-up fight. And Darren Elkins potentially could put Darrick Minor on his back and be able to avoid submissions and win off top position with another close fight. But either way, I do see this as a closer fight. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to say I see a close fight. Matter of fact, I think I see Darrick Minor potentially pull off the submission victory against him. Matter of fact, I'm going to say I'm pick a submission off him. And that's kind of like the nail in the coffin, or at least one of the statements like, oh, now he's really starting to fall. But you see a guy that was hard to submit, tough, gritty, been in there with some of the best grapplers, best wrestlers the division has seen, been around the game, tough. The damage, the guy's not a quitter. Quitter's not in his vocabulary. He's gonna give it all he got. But now he's starting to slow down. And Darrick Minor's, it's his time now. And I feel like that's gonna be the case. Like I said, it's a momentum pick. I feel like in the past, Darren Elkins did have a style that could cause Darrick Minor issue, and definitely in the past probably would have been favored over Darrick Minor. But you know, you got your time, you got your moments. And right now, I feel this is Darrick Minor's time, and he has momentum behind him. He's a better submission grappler. Without a doubt, Darren Elkins is the better grappler. Striking probably a toss-up. But I feel like there's going to be more of a grappling matchup. And I feel like Darren Elkins is going to be aggressive with the submissions. Matter of fact, I feel like at this point, Darren Elkins is so beat up like that. He like his brain got hit so many times like it's a little bit slow. So I feel like just based off that, Darren Minor's going to be a little bit more fluid on the feet and be able to take advantage of him on his feet. And be able to win the striking battle, a close striking battle, be able to out-strike him a little bit. Then the grappling exchanges, be able to take advantage of some of the aggressive takedowns from Darren Elkins, and a very close fight. Then eventually be able to find that choke late in the second round. If Darren Elkins tries to go for a single or a double. Matter of fact, I think it's gonna be more like a single. Be able to push him to a single. When he tries to go for a double, push it to the side, make him have to force to a single. Then when he goes to a single, get that high elbow guillotine, and well, not a high. I'm gonna say a regular guillotine. Get the guillotine and be able to lock it in, get the hooks in, and be able to tap him out in the later stages of that second round. So in this fight, I got Darrick Minor via second round submission.